Hello everyone, welcome back to the Yash Academic YouTube channel. And if you are watching the first time in this YouTube channel, and subscribe our YouTube channel and click the bell icon, you will get latest projects and latest AI tools and DevOps training and AWS and Azure and upcoming videos. Everything you will get the notification. Okay, today coming to the today's video, I'm deploying the full stack application. My application is bookstore application. Like a front end, back end, Node.js. My front end and back end I have written on the Node.js, and my back end is MySQL. I'm using this is the entire architecture. Like we are deploying entirely on AWS. See, user has been accessing my application through the root 53, and we are connecting the AWS web application firewall, and web firewall will be connecting on the cloud front. We are total two regions. One is the US East 1 region, one is US East 2 region. Two regions we are deploying the entire application. In this two regions, we are getting the two VPCs, and we are deploying entire application in the Kubernetes cluster. Like we are entire infrastructure we are creating through the Terraform, and we are using the Argo CD for deployment on Kubernetes, and we are using the Jenkins to create the Kubernetes cluster. In this entire process, we are doing entirely automation. This is the production grade application, and same application and same project I am deploying in two ways. One is EKS cluster, and second way is ECS forget. And this video I will deploy entirely in Kubernetes cluster. And next video, this is the part two or second video on the same project. In this project, I am and deploying entirely in ECS forget. Same application. I'm deploying two ways. This is a very good project. If you deploy this project and if you keep in your resume and post it in the LinkedIn, you'll get some calls because this is the entire production grade application. I used many services like um sorry, I'm using the EC2, RDS, Route 53, AWS Vault, Backup, every services I am using, Ad Gateway, VPC, security groups, and Route 53, everything I'm in web application firewall, like almost all services I'm covering in this video. And this video I'm not providing any manual steps like copy this paste and apply paste it, and I'm not giving the tips because I don't have the steps to give. Watch entire video, and whatever I'm applying the steps and same we have to apply. First we have to watch the entire video, and after that we have to deploy. Uh, because if you watch the means, I in this project I'm deploying everything. I'm clearly how one service to communicating everything. I'm telling in detail, and I'm giving the end of the video interview questions also. And watch still to end, and after that you have to do practice. In this particular video I'm deploying in US East 1 region. In US East 1 region, I'm creating entire VPC to Terraform and subnet groups and security groups. Everything in the VPC only I'm deploying, and even Route 53 also uh, Route 53 I'm deploying later, and only RDS and EC2 instance. Everything I'm creating the entire infrastructure Terraform, and I'm deploying everything. And watch till to end and deploy. And now I'll show you the sample demo. This is the our UI, and this is the entire bookstore application. Hmm, See, if I want to add the books, I'm typing hi, and I'm giving some random description and adding some price and adding some link. Save the book. It's automatically this book which will be stored on the RDS. See, this is the book, and if I want to delete also, just if I click here, automatically it will be delete. Yeah, it's deleted. And if you want to buy books, you can buy the directly can buy it. And if you want to interact to the dashboard, means you can directly type it, it automatically interact to the our dashboard. And if you want to type some books, and you can type it, if you have books there, means you can buy it directly. Search it and see the two books available, you can buy the two books. And if you want to connect me in LinkedIn, if you have any facing any doubts in the entire project, can direct connect me in LinkedIn and have to message me and I will be reply. Okay, and this project source code, um, I'm in the GitHub, and this is my YouTube channel link. And in this, if subscribe in our YouTube channel, and in I have already uploaded too many full stack projects, like 11 microservices, 5 microservices, too many projects I uploaded. If you go full stack DevOps projects, if you click it, see here, too many projects I already uploaded. Do all projects entirely in production. How companies there will be accessing the um, tools, same like that only I explained. And this is my GitHub link and this is my Medium blog. Here also you will get it, all my social media links you can directly follow, and you can just follow here my latest GitHub repositories and everything. You will get it. If you want to see my GitHub repository, this project repository, you can directly go for repositories and type full stack Node.js applications. Full stack Node.js AWS EKS project. This is our project name, and see this is the entire Jenkins pipelines, backend, client, front end, and EKS. Everything is there. I clone the entire project and will explain the code. And before explaining, I will show you what steps we have to follow to deploy this application. See, this is the I already told this is the entirely Node.js application. It's a bookstore application. And first step is we have to create some S3 buckets. In the S3 buckets, we have to Terraform stateful files. We have to store it there. And second, we have to create the infrastructure. And infrastructure VPC, RDS, security groups, EC2 instance, software we have to install in the EC2 instance. And third is we have to create Jenkins, and we have to create some pipelines, and we have to deploy some application. And for this we have to access the application. um that this is the process entirely we are following. We are using the Argo CD and everything. And you will but my suggestion is watch till to end. After that you have to go for practice because this is a very important project. uh, don't miss any single step because I don't have any documentation to share to you, because that's why you have to watch till to end. You have to know, learn, and you have to deploy the project, and you have to share this project in your LinkedIn. Definitely you will get some calls because this is a very important project. Okay, let us go and see the projects. Okay, this done. And before explaining what you need to configure AWS secret key and access key. That's why you just AWS configure. You need to here give AWS secret key and access key. Here it's loading, and go for here, and this our AWS account. Go for IAM role. I have already have IAM user I created and I already configured, and I will show you how you can configure. Okay, and go for users, and here you need to create a user. Yeah, here AWS access key secret is there. You can directly take it here. Create um, Node.js and click next and set permissions. Attach policies directly. Mm, Select administration full access and click next and create a user, and go for the click that same user. Go for security credentials Here access key and secret key access is there, and just create configure and click next. Here you need to give show here directly, you can copy here and here paste it here. Mm, Here also access key copy and paste it, and choose US East 1 region and just type JSON. It's done. Mm, Done. I have already keys is there, that's why I didn't configure. Okay, now the next step is I need to go for the change the S3. I want to deploy the S3 buckets, right? That's why I need to explain the code. Okay, I have only two S3 buckets in US East 1 region. One bucket name is bucket EC2, and second bucket is bucket EKS. And I am enabling the uh, bucket versioning also. If you are by mistake, if you deleted the bucket, it automatically it will go to the bucket versioning, and you can buy back to the original space also your bucket uh, files. And this is the output. Once you have deployed, you will get the bucket names, and this is the variables. Bucket name is unique. If I'm using this bucket name, right, maybe you will not able to see the same name. That's why you need to change the bucket names here and main dot file, and you have to deploy it. And okay, I will be start deploying. Okay, and cd changing the region. Okay, yeah, shifted the bucket region. And now you have to type Terraform in it. It will install the plugins. Usually it will take for 2 minutes time. Terraform in it. It will install all plugins. Mm, It will redirect to the Terraform official page, and it will install the plugins, whatever the plugins we required, and to run these buckets, to creating the buckets, everything. It will directly go on and install the all plugins Terraform. It will install. Yeah, it's done. See, the dependencies, local files, and everything is there. It will install it, and yeah, it's done. Successfully has been installed, and now we have to run Terraform plan. Before applying Terraform plan, we have to run Terraform plan. It will be have any bugs or any issues is there. It will be suggest here only. Terraform plan. And now run Terraform apply and auto approve. S3 buckets is created. Now we can go for EC2, and we have to create the EC2 and VPCs and everything. And first we have to change the root directory, cd cd terraform main.ec2, and I will explain the code. See, my IAM instance name is Ashwant profile, and this is my IAM role. I am giving the administration full access in my EC2 instance. And the role is EC2 instance. I'm creating this role in EC2 instance. In this role, I am attaching this policy, administration full access policy, and I'm creating one gem server. In this gem server, I'm installing tools.sh. Here you will get, first it will update and it will install Git and it will install Java 17, because if you not install means it will not install Jenkins, because it is the dependency of the Jenkins, and it will install Jenkins, and it will install Terraform, Maven, kubectl and Helm charts and everything it will install there. Docker, Argo CD, everything it will install here. And and this is the output of public IP and gem server host to access the Jenkins server. And I'm creating RDS, and see my RDS is books dot RDS. This is the my name. I'm giving the public private subnets. In go for VSC VPC. See here, I'm creating the VPC structure like 10.0.0.0, that is the CICD block, and my block CIDR 10.0.10.24. This the total. I'm public subnets 2 and private subnets 2 subnets I'm creating. I'm creating the root table, and I'm giving some attaching the security rules like port number 22, port number 443, port number 8080 and 9090, and 3306 for the RDS and everything. I am giving the port numbers here. You know, I created two public subnets, two private subnets. My RDS is private subnets. I'm giving the private subnet RDS. No, this RDS you are unable to connect in the workbench. You have to connect only in the EC2 instance only. The EC2 instance and RDS, it will be the same region, same VPC. Otherwise, your RDS will be not connected. That's why I given this. And my RDS name is mydb, and username is admin, and password is Ashwant. And skip for a snapshot, true. And public submit is false. I'm not giving the public submits. I'm giving private submit databases. And this is my book name, and this is my RDS. See, private subnet 1 and private subnet 2. Two subnets I'm giving. And see, I told you now I'm creating two S3 buckets to store the terraform.tf state file. See, in bucket EC2, here it will store the it will create one file. In that file only, it will store the terraform.tf file in that US East 1 region. And coming to the variables, my region is US East 1. My VPC name is jump server. My ingress, uh, my public subnets name is public subnet 1 and public subnet 2. And internet gateway is gem server, internet gateway, and private subnets 2, and root table, and security group, gem server security group, and IAM role, gem server IAM role 1. And here you need to change IAM ID. Go for click your EC2. It will go for the EC2 instance. Here you will get the IAM ID. Just create a launch instance. You will see, yeah, here it's loading. Here you will get some IAM ID. You have to copy that IAM ID and you have to replace here. And also, I'm taking the T3 medium, and you have to create a key pair also in US East 1. The same name you have to create the key pair. It's loading the, yeah, see, copy this one and replace to here. Okay, and you can leave it T3 medium. I am taking instance type and US East one key pair. Just no, here create a new key pair and here type US East one. I have already is there. That's why it's showing your key pair already existed. That's click RSA and create a key pair. It will create a key pair and my instance type is gem server. Now I'm launching my Terraform state file and everything, creating the infrastructure. Just Terraform init. It will install all plugins. Yeah, it's done. And Terraform plan. See, almost 24 resources. It's installing in our AWS account. That's why we are using the Terraform shapefile. See total. Okay, total 19. It is installing in US East 1 region and the gem server IP. Once we will click apply Terraform apply auto approve. Its entire infrastructure it will create within 3 minutes. It will create entire infrastructure and VPCs and public subnets and private subnets, root table, everything. See, it's creating everything. It's created AWS private subnets, root table, security groups. It's creating and see now it's creating security groups for the DB and root table association. It's a AWS instance, root tables, everything it's creating. See total 19 resources it's created and we will access the Jenkins server. See, this is the gem server EC2 instance IP. You can just copy and go to the browser. Okay, it's not copied properly. Okay, I'll copy it. Port number 8080. It will directly it will go for Jenkins server. Yeah, we have to enter the passwords and go to instance in US East 1 region. It's Northern Virginia. This is the gem server and you can directly copy SSH. Connect, you can directly connect to the browser. If you click here, directly it will connect. Otherwise, you can go for SSH connect. I have copy this one and I have already installed Mobexterm. If you want me directly, if you go for Google and type Mobexterm, it will direct download the PDF GIF folder. You can extract it and you can use the Mobexterm also. I am using the Mobexterm. Okay, CD mm, downloads CD key pair. See, he in this folder only my key pair has been there. Like I downloaded the key pair. I uploaded to in this folder. If you directly keep here, it will directly take that US East one dot pem key pair. It if it is in this in folder is there, it automatically it will connect to my instance. Yeah, see, it's connected. And now next step, uh, go to the root user and now we have to see the Jenkins install or not. It's installed, right? That's why we are accessing Jenkins. That's why now we have to see the Jenkins password. and cat and slash air and lib and Jenkins and secrets and if you click here you will get the password. Uh, Otherwise you can directly copy this one and you have to before cat and paste this command, it will automatically you will get the password. Where okay, and install suggestion plugins. It will install some plugins. Now here you have to give some details. My name and password and full name, email ID, and save and continue and finish. Start Jenkins. And now, first step you have to install one plugin. It's a pipeline stage view, and go to the settings and click plugins. Uh, Go to install plugins. Okay, try here. Uh, Sorry, go for available plugins and pipeline stage view plugin and click install. It will install the plugin. Okay, yeah, go back. And now you have to create pipeline for creating the Jenkins through EKS cluster. That's why now type EKS cluster, EKS to Terraform and choose pipeline. Click OK and choose SCM, choose Git, and here you need to give our GitHub repository. First, you have to fork the repository, and after that, copy the GitHub repository link. Paste here, and my branch is master, and have to choose the path and go to the EKS Terraform in this folder and go to EKS Jenkins file and copy the file. Just replace it here and save it and build now. You will build. Now I will explain the code first. EKS Terraform. Okay. First, um, here I created a S3 bucket book EKS. In this folder, it will create K8. In the K8, it will store the terraform.tf state file and in US East 1 region. And these are my variables and my node group name is project node group and my master role is H1 EKS master and worker nodes is H1 EKS worker and worker instance profile it's H1 EKS worker profile. These are the variables. And now come to here. I'm creating one IAM role for EKS cluster. In this I'm assigning on AWS EKS cluster policy, Amazon EKS service policy. I'm EKS VPC resources, and I'm creating a IAM role for the worker node. I'm assigning for these roles like auto scaling. Whenever my instance is want to full, it automatically it will scale. That's why I'm in auto scaling everything. EC2 disaster capacities, everything, and EKS worker node policy and EKS C and I policy I'm handling and managing instance core and EC2 um, repository like ECR repository. We have to create some repositories for the private in printed and backend images. Okay, now in the VPC and subnets. My VPC is gems VPC. I already created. Same, it will fetch it. It automatically created and public subnet and public subnet. This entire EKS I'm creating on public subnets. So I'm not taking private subnets. Okay, and security groups in I'm taking this security group and my my EKS cluster name is this one and dev this one. Project name is EKS node group. OIDCR provider also I'm providing for the service account for IAM role. And this is the details I am giving now. Okay. Now we'll just check it's created or not. It's creating. Now I will explain the Terraform code also. Like, see, first I added parameters apply or destroy. If apply means it will entire apply, it will destroy means it will entire destroy. And stages, it's first it will check out the Git repositories and it will Terraform install or not. It will just check it. And if it install means it will Terraform init. In that EC2 instance, I already installed the Terraform. If not install means this pipeline will break. See in this install tools here, I already installed a Terraform. See, in the Terraform, I already installed. That's why this pipeline will be passed in this step. And Terraform init, and Terraform validate, and Terraform plan, and Terraform apply. When I click the apply, it automatically it will apply EKS cluster. If I destroy means that it entirely it will destroy it. So it will take some time. And before that, you have to do one thing like my front end code and back end code. See, this is my front end code. This is my back end code, and this is my front end code. If I want to push these images, this is my Docker images. If I want to build and push images to ECR, that's why I need to create two ECR repositories. That's why I'm going to ECR, CR, and create a repository. Go for okay, go for public repositories. Uh, we will create private repositories. Oh, I already created. I just deleted and I will recreate it once. Okay, just create a repository. It will create on private repositories and just create a front end. You have to create on same name only. You have to don't change any name because of my pipeline has written on this same name only. That's why I just create front end and leave it everything as a default and create and create one more repository and this for backend. Same name only you have to create and leave it everything as a default and it's created. Now you have to yeah, it will take some time. You click here, you'll get here parameters. You'll build with parameters. If you click apply or destroy, if you click apply, it will automatically apply. It will destroy, it automatically destroyed. Okay, already applied, right? My pipeline is running right now. Okay, we connected the EC2 instance, right? Okay, EKS, open duplicate and check the RDS endpoint also. Once it will done, almost 30% project gets completed. That's why, and okay, everything gets ready, and we'll check the logs also. Just if you click here, you will see the logs, what is creating and everything. So, it's cluster is still it is creating. Usually it will take 9 to 10 minutes. I tried before doing this project. Usually it will take 9 to 10 minutes at the first time. If you want to check update the um, versions, or you want to recreate, means it will take again for 2 3 minutes only. Yeah, its entire infrastructure is created. It's taken 11 minutes time. And now if you go for cluster, you create, just refresh it. It's the cluster is created. And refresh it. The status will be, you will get active. It's loading. Yeah, its status is active. Now we need to update kubeconfig file in our local. Okay, go to the root user. Yeah, I connected. Go to the root user. Okay, and type AWS and EKS region US US East 1 update kubeconfig and // name, and here my cluster name is project EKS. Wait guys, 1 minute. Yeah, project EKS. Just type it. Ah, added new contest. And now you need to type kubectl get commands. Get, yeah, total 3 nodes is there. Now it's completed. Now we check the RDS also. In RDS also it's active, everything is run. Now still now we created the entire infrastructure like VPC, public subnets, private subnets, root table, security groups, EC2 instance, entire infrastructure is created. Now EKS cluster also we created, and private ECR repositories also we created. Entire A to Z infrastructure is created. Now step is, now we need to deploy the entire application. And now before the deploying the application, my question is, my RDS is private RDS. Now if I want to connect the RDS, means I want to connect in the EC2 only, not outside, because means my it is private RDS. Private RDS outside it is not connect. That's why I need to connect this RDS in my EC2 instance only. Okay, that now first I need to connect the in my RDS. Uh, Before connecting the RDS and see, now I am deploying the entire application. In my database, I have already has a two records is there. See, this is my backend, and in backend test.sql file. I have two records is there, like two books already has there. Uh, this we have to do it manually because this is not done automatically to the backend. That's why we need to do this. If you not do means the front end will be like clean UI. You will not see any books. Like you want to see some books in the front end means like we have to run this SQL file. That's why first you have to copy the GitHub repository. Copy the GitHub repository first and git clone. Yeah, it's clone and cd. Okay, now we have to go to the backend. Is there the test.sql file is there? Now you have to run this file. If you run this file, automatically some records will be created in the database. Now we will check that records also. First, we need to create like command is mysql minus h, and here you need to give endpoint of your database. Open this here and go to the endpoint. Copy this endpoint. Endpoint given now minus u and admin. Minus u means username. My username is admin and minus p. I will not mention the password here. I will mention here and I want to run the test.sql file. Dot SQL file. If you click here, it will ask the password. Password is Ashwant. See, it's created. I given the password here. If you want to change the password means directly go to the rds.tf file and here the admin ID and password I given. If you want to change means you can change the password here directly. And same password here you have to give here. And now I want to connect my RDS. Ashwant. Now I want to explain the my script test.script. See first if any records is there, it automatically delete and it will create a table. Table name is a database. It will name is test. The table name is book. In the book, it will create ID, uh, title, description, and price. It will create and it will corner also it will create and is a two records. In the two records, it will add to this database. And if you check the ID, you will get everything. It's a premium primary key and auto increased the ID column. In that, it's a book table. It will. This is the simple script. It's a very simple script. And just go here. And now I want to see the some script. Now show tables. Show database. Database table is created. See table. Database is test is created. Now we need to check the table. Use Yeah, I used that table, and now I want to see the tables. See, first database, show database, it will show the databases, and now I want to redirect to this database. That's why I used the use dot test. It automatically redirect to the databases. I connected that database, and now in the database I want to check the tables. Table name is book, and now we just check the you describe books. Describe books. See, id, title, description, price, cover. And now we'll query the data. Select, wait, uh, store from books. See, two records is there now. Now we will exit. Now quickly notice your database is you are unable to connect in Workbench. You have to connect in EC2 instance only, because uh, it is the private databases. That's why you need to connect in your private RDS through the same VPC in same security group, same subnets only. You have to connect. Outside, you are unable to connect. And now, okay, now we will install the Argo CD and go to my medium block. In my medium block, you can directly go for profile, type Argo CD. You will get Argo CD. Yeah, this is my Argo CD block. I will go in the description also. Otherwise, you can go and directly type it. Okay, here. I want to install Argo CD. Now, first, create a namespace. Okay, first, I'm creating the Argo CD namespace and copy this entire command. It will install the Argo CD. And type kubectl get pods minus n namespace Argo CD. Everything is running, and leave everything. We need to edit here. Go at last. Here the cluster IP is there. Now I want to access Argo CD through the load balancer. Capital L, capital B again, and it's running on port number 80. Okay, it's done. You can type here this kubectl get svc argo cd server and namespace. You will get the argo cd link and copy access. It will take 3 minutes time to install. Sometimes it will come very fast, sometimes it will take minimum 3 minutes, right? And you need to see the password means id, username is id and password is, you have to copy these commands. Okay, yeah, it will take some time. And click advance, proceed. It's argo cd and username is admin and password and sign in. It's done. um Everything argo cd also it's done. Now next step is in the code. Go to the client. Now backend and frontend we need to connect. Right now we don't have any backend load balancer to connect to the frontend. You see, frontend and backend at a time we are deploying, but we don't have any backend endpoint to the frontend. That's why uh, we need to create one route 53. We need to create one route 53. Like you need one domain. Go to the hoster zones. uh, like my last couple of videos I'm telling, as a DevOps engineer you need at least one domain. That's why just create a hoster zone and here create one domain and create a hoster zone. And I already created. And next it automatically, if you click here, you will get it like this. And if you buy the domain on hostinger, um, directly you have to copy these four uh, root roots and you have to paste it in domain. This is my domain. I'm just managing domain. Okay, here edit and change namespaces. Here you have to give the namespaces. Replace it and click and save it. Okay, you will get 120 rupees only one domain easily. Get a new domain. Just type any domain. You will get 190. 190 below 190. Like my domain is, I buy it in 1 year back. It's my domain is at that time it's 70 rupees. Now I think it's increases 70 to 120 also is there. It's like $1. $1 is 19 80 with the tax inflation, everything is within $1 only you will get it. See, I think 0.1 per year, any domain. you know okay, you can directly buy domain and you have to configure here. Okay, that's why I'm this domain site I'm configuring to the my backend. See, just client and src and pages and config.js. Here you need to give your domain http slash load dot site. This is my domain I given. If you give here, whenever your backend is created, the backend load balancer, you directly have to connect it, create a record and you have to connect to the route 53. It automatically interact. The front end will be directly hit this link and this link automatically hint your backend. That's why you have to give this one. You have to give this one. Okay. That's the one thing. Without the domain, you are unable to do this project. It's possible to do it, and it's a possible you have to do it. Like just have to uh, uh, commit, and you have to uncommit this one. It will directly take HTTP localhost 8080. You have to deploy in this project in local. In the backend means like you need to directly uh, once you have to deploy first backend. After that, you need to take the backend endpoint and replace to here, and you have to deploy the front end. Like first, if you don't have domain means first you have to deploy the backend. You have to run the backend image. After that, you have to to create everything, and you will get the one backend load balancer. You have to load balancer directly copy it here. It's a very long process because instead of the you have to buy in the 150 rupees the domain, I have to change it and you have to do it. No, that is the simple way. Okay, now I changed this one, and next I will explain the Terraform script, Jenkins script. See, this is the my script and my pipeline, and my pipeline. This is my front end. Any agent, any it's install on EC2 instance. Uh, I'm not particularly I'm saying install this here one cluster installing. I'm not giving anything. It will install anywhere, and first it's clear up everything, and it will my GitHub branch is um, master, and this is my GitHub link, and it will build the entire images. It will go on client folder, and this client folder there's a Docker image is there. This Docker image it will build, and it will push to the front end. This the front end, it will build on this name, and it will push this image there. And you have to do one more thing. Go to your account and copy your account ID. Copy this account ID, and here here my account ID is there. You have to replace your here and here and here and here. In total four. You have to replace your account IDs uh, through your account. This is my account ID. Just remove it, and you have to give your account ID. Okay. It automatically it will log in your account ID to your GitHub. Sorry, in ECR, and it will build it, and it will push. It will tag, and it will push to the your account. And after that, it will update. See here, you need to give your GitHub name, username. My GitHub username is uh, Armula Ashwant. Same thing you have to give here, and here you have to give your project name. You have directly fork my repository. You have to fork my repository directly. You have to give this name only. Okay, and my directory in Kubernetes cluster. This is the Kubernetes cluster. It will redirect this cluster, and it will my mail ID and username, email ID and username, and the build number. It will take it, and it will check the build number, which build number for the Docker image, and it will update your latest image in front end deploy server YAML file here. Go here directly. It will update here directly in the GitHub only. It will update. You need to give your GitHub details. Okay, this is the GitHub details, and copy this token. Copy this. Sorry, the same name only. How to give even in GitHub. Just for go to the Jenkins credentials. Add credentials. mm, Add secret test. Click next. Here ID is my GitHub token, pay token, and here you need to give. Directly you have to duplicate it. Go to the settings. Go to the developer keys. Okay, sorry. Wait, I think it not showing here. Wait, I will show directly here. Okay, go to the settings. Okay, yeah, here, uh, developer settings, personal token, and generate token classic, and generate a new token. Generate a new token. Here it will give some details, and it will be created. Okay, in my case, I have already is there. I'm taking that same keys. I'm using my existing keys only. This is my keys. I'm creating. The step is done. Okay, and it directly take the GitHub tokens, and it will push it, and Git add it, Git commit latest image, and Git push it. Same. This is the front. This is the back. Same like backend also. Uh, like front end like this, and same exactly backend also. It will go it and redirect to the backend. It backend image it done, and here also same. You have to replace your GitHub, your AWS account ID, and here fork the repository, and you have to just replace your name and the token you have already given. It will take that credentials, and it will echo the bill number to find it, and directly push it to the backend deployment file. It will directly go to this folder. In this folder, directly it will be replaced here. Directly replaced here, and git add it, git commit, and git push it. And this is the way. And I hope you got the clarity. And now we will be create the infrastructure. Now add, and here my front end, choose pipeline. Okay, and choose SCM, choose GitHub, go for GitHub. Okay, so this many tabs is there. That's why it's confusing. Okay, my it's master, and change the path. Go to the Jenkins pipelines, and this is my front end. Copy this one, just remove and replace it, and save it, and build pipeline. And it will, and we will configure backend also. Create a new, go for backend pipeline, SCM, Git. Wait, guys. Yeah, I'm taking same one. GitHub repository, master. This is my backend. Copying my backend path. I'm just replacing the path, and save it. And I'm building the pipeline. Go back and go to the front end. Will we check it? So it's building the pipeline, and go to the SCR. Here you will be getting the latest image. Here you will get the latest image, and the image is built. See, it's E- ECR image pushing, and it's updated to the front end also. Now same we can go for backend. Image is built and it's pushing to the ECR. Just refresh it here. Here you will get one image. See, one image. Same like in backend also. If you click the backend, here also you will get one image. Once it will be done, want to check the logs means you can directly check it here. See, it's still is pushing the images. In your case, if you fail the pipeline means one thing is first thing is you given the wrong name here, and second thing is in the pipeline you given the wrong account ID, and third thing is wrong username, and fourth thing is if you not fork my repository means you directly clone it if you are pushed in your GitHub means the fourth mistake this one. These the four mistakes commonly everyone will be do it. And fourth one is a master or main branch. You have to see these four things and replace your GitHub. These five common mistakes, if you not do it, means your pipeline will be successfully. It will build it. Somewhere I done the mistake. Okay, wait, I will be check it. Error. Accountment and latest image it's built and committed and pushed. Yeah, I got it where exactly problem at that time. It's the both images it's building, right? Both images I'm building at a time, right? That's why one by one only I have to push the images to the um, GitHub. That's why the issue it's came. See here, check the logs. See, pushing some reflect in the GitHub repository, updating it rejected because of remote connection work. Now see, it's done because of front end and back end. At a time I build, right? That's why you usually have to build first front end and after that build second. At a time I build both. That's why it's failed. And now it's done. And just refresh it. You will get two images, one and two. It will take second image, not in first image. Okay. If you go here and just refresh it in the GitHub also, the latest images you will see it. See, paste files, blame. See, it's updated one with 3 minutes back. See, otherwise you can click here. You will be get it before and after. See, this is the before bill number 12, and this is the now bill number 1. It's updated. Same like if you check the here. No, the image is built, right? That's why the image is not pushed to the GitHub. It's the failed. That's why getting now it's pushed. See, deployment second image. Wait, I'll check it something. Yeah, yeah. See, it's bill number 2. Blame. You will get it. See, image updated on 1 minute ago. See, previous is in bill number 10. Now bill number 2 right now. Okay. Um, everything is done. Now we have images we build and push the images through our account also. Now next thing is we need to create deploy the project through Argo CD. Now I will explain the code, and this is the backend. First, I will explain front end code, deployment, and I'm taking my it's a front end metadata and label is front end, and I'm taking two replicas, and this is my image name. The container it will run on port number 80, and it will take React app base URL because see, if you go here, SCM pages config.js, it will take directly this image, this one in the front end. That's why go for front end. Yeah, see here it will, this is the value of image, front end image. It's a some it automatically it will be fixing like that. It's a similar type of things, and the front end port number 80 and 80 TCP, and front end the load balancer. You will get one load balancer. See, this is the load balancer, a similar type of load balancer you will be get it on React app API. This one base URL value. This one. This is the environment variables directly I added here. And if you go for backend also same like that. Backend I'm taking four replicas for backend only. Um, my port number container port number it will run on port number 80, and it will take some see we are configure the database details, uh, uh, endpoint, admin, and password. See the details we need to configure here, but here in the secrets, I given the secrets, DB secrets. Here you have to give, but here you have to give encrypted details you have to give. If you go and copy this link, go and paste it here, edit it. Okay, first take the endpoint. This is the endpoint. Wait, one second. And endpoint. Okay, what is it's taking some loading. You have to give the encrypted direct endpoint password username. If you give means it will be failed immediately. Yeah, it's done. You have to give copy the endpoint and click encoded and give your database ID. Paste it in your database. This is my database, and click encoded and copy this one and go to the GitHub. Just remove it and paste it. And same, go here. Where is my Terraform admin? Admin encoded and copy the encoded ID and paste it here. Same like password is formula. It's loading, and copy that IDs and paste it here and save commits. My endpoint also it's I updated. If you see here and go for see, but I previously I added this one. This is the new things. Okay, I'm going for endpoints. Okay, I details I given, and now We will create one namespace. Dev namespace we will create. Go to the root and namespace is kubectl. Create namespace dev. In the dev namespace environment only, we are creating the entire project. Now kubectl get ns. You will get dev. Now go to the create a new app. Application name is Ash and its default. Click automatic. No, whenever you changed your GitHub code, automatically if you build it in, if you build means automatically it will change the this folder structure. This folders automatically it will build this. You know, whenever in this folder any file it's updated, automatically it will reflect to the here. Okay. Mm, automatically is done. Leave it as everything defined. Here you need to give your GitHub repository name. Copy. That's done. Head. It's loading too much. It's loading. Yeah. Wait. Once I've done this, I will update the secrets. Yeah. It's head and give the path. Copy this path. Give your manifest files and Kubernetes namespace is dev and create. It automatically it will fetch and it will be created. See. Yeah, see, front end it's done and back end also it's done. Now if you click here, uh, back end load balancer, go for svc, back end svc, check the name, a86c. Okay, and create a record. A record you have to select and alias and application load balancer and us east one a 8, which I'm forgot, A86cc. I'm selected and create a record. Now just copy. See, if you get hello means the backend is successfully it's deployed. And now we will create a one more record for front end. My front end SVC. This is A070. Create a record. This is the alias. See if I want to access the my front end load balance also it directly if I be see the website, because now I don't want to access my front end load because it's a very big uh, uh name domain. That's why I am creating the some aliases domain. That's why application load balancer us east one A0, A070, and click save it and just copy. Copied. Yeah, it's pasted. The website is live now. If you want to access the load balancer also, you can access the load balancer. Just you can type frontend SVC. Yeah, but it is a very big name. That's why I'm not preferring that load balancer. It's a very big name. Yeah, total two books is there. Now I want to add books. Add and Python. I'm adding some dummy script. Price. Dummy logo. Save books. It's see, it's book. It's then. If I want to delete means also it's just I can delete it. If I want to type some DevOps, see in DevOps. See in your case, the website is live and this books is not available means the encryption keys is you given some wrong. That's why see go here, here take a copied properly, paste here and encoded and copied properly and paste it here and here the admin and your password and save it and you will get it here. If you are still facing any doubts, you can directly redirect to my LinkedIn page and connect me in my LinkedIn and you have to message me. I will take a section and I will fix your issues. You are still facing any issues in this project because this project is very very big project. If you want to monitor also, you can easily like you can go here, you can check it. You can monitor your site also. This is the way. And if you're still facing any doubts, you can ping me. Okay. And thank you guys, thank you so much for watching this entire video. And if you want to destroy means you can directly go here and because like it's destroy if everything, go here Terraform and first delete here because otherwise it will cost you some amount. That's why, yeah, it's deleting. Yeah, once it will delete, go to EC2 and check your load balancers. If you're not deleted the load balancers, it will maybe get some break some Terraform script because installing because one EC2 is just like Argo CD we install through the cluster, right? That's why we have to delete that one also and wait for still it is deleting. Okay, if you want to want HTTP also directly, you can go for ACM and create a certificate manager. It will reflect here and go to the load balancer and go to the front end load balancer and you have to attach your certificate manager to the front end load balancer. It will directly you can access to the HTTPS certification also. If you're following my project means you can easily will do it. Okay, and yeah, it's done and just refresh load balancer. Two load balance it will delete, one load balance it will not delete. That's why that load balancer you have to delete and you have to destroy the entire services. Otherwise maybe Terraform script it will be failed because of the uh, uh, this load balancer, because this load balancer is the security groups is enabled, right? That's why the security builds it will delete, means you want to delete this load balancer. Now it's delete, and go to here and build with parameters and destroy. It will destroy everything. And if you are facing any doubts, ping me. I'll fix your doubts. Okay. If you want any videos, want like if you want to learn any topics, like you can directly ping me in the comment section. I will be take the section, guys. Yeah, it's destroyed. See, it's creating is 11 minutes, destroying at 9 minutes. It's everything is done, and just close the tabs and open the VS Code. And here uh, we will destroy everything here. Go to the CD and Terraform and Terraform destroy auto approve. It will destroy everything, and total 19 services it will destroy it. It will destroy it. You know, I'm thinking to same project. I want to deploy in AWS ECS forget. You know, if you are interested to do that project also, and subscribe my YouTube channel. In today there is 26, and maybe I will be release this project in tomorrow, and the next month in first week only, in I will deploy. I write a entire code to forget, and I will deploy it, and I will be take one video. You can learn it, because if you know ECS EKS, it means it's a very good, like forget means it's like everything it's managing on AWS, right? That's why uh, watch that project also. And if you have any doubts, and ping me, guys. And once it will done here, and we will go for S3 also. um, in S3 there's a two buckets we already created, right? In these two buckets also we will destroy it, and we will be end this section. Okay. If you are facing any doubts, ping me, and next video, same project, I'm deploying e ECS forget. Thank you so much, guys, for watching this video. If you have any doubts, ping me.